Okay, so Maono sent us a USB microphone for us to review. The USB mic I'm referring to is the Maono DM20. It's a plug-and-play budget USB microphone. But is the affordable price enough to lure people into buying this? Let's find out. Inside the box, you can find some papers, an accessory box which includes the fastener and the cable. There's also a mic stand and the USB mic itself. Now, if you're planning to mount this microphone to a boom arm, make sure you have boom arm adapter because it's not included in the package. The Maono DM20 is currently priced at $39 or around 2,100 pesos. As of the making of this video, it's only available on Maono's official website. It's not yet available on their Shopee and Lazada official stores. Maybe in the coming days, we'll see this USB microphone on the aforementioned e-commerce sites. The DM20 is built out of plastic except for the metallic mic mesh screen in its body. And just like most USB microphones, the pop filter is already attached to the microphone together with the shock mount. I like how Moano packaged this USB mic because the parts are already assembled. It's literally plug and play. Speaking of plug and play, the USB-C port of the DM20 is on its back while the 3.5mm aux port is at the front. It has an aux port because the DM20 has monitoring features. This is what I'm looking for in a USB microphone. I mean the monitoring feature. For me, it's really important, especially if you do recordings or voiceovers. Meanwhile, at the bottom, you'll find the mic gain knob. To increase the mic gain, turn it to the right, and to lessen it, turn it to the left. If you check the top, you'll see two buttons, the mic mute and the RGB toggle buttons. If you don't want RGB lighting while using the mic, just press and hold the RGB light button for 3 seconds and that's it. Now, if you mute the mic, you'll see a small red light at the top. And once you unmute it, you'll see a green light. The mic mute button also serves as the noise cancellation toggle button. By default, pressing it will mute or unmute the microphone, and when you press and hold the said button, it will toggle the noise cancellation feature. Later, we'll test it, so please stay tuned. Maono did a great job in placing the buttons and indicators in the right positions. They're easy to spot and toggle them, unlike some USB microphones out in the market. Now, if you check the microphone stand, the height is not adjustable. You can only adjust the angle of the microphone via the fastener. For me, if the height is adjustable, it will be better. Maybe if you could adjust it, we don't need a boom arm anymore. In terms of polar pattern, the Maono DM20 has cardioid polar pattern. For those who don't know, microphones with this polar pattern pick up most of the sounds in front and pick up minimal sounds at the back and the sides. The cable of the Maono DM20 is wrapped in PVC material and it measures around 1.8 meters. What I like about the cable of the DM20 is that you can plug it to a USB-A or USB-C port because there's a USB-A converter attached to it. With the physical attributes and polar pattern set aside, let's now test this microphone. We'll perform different kinds of tests for us to determine if the DM20 is good or not. So we're testing the DM20 in a loud or noisy environment. We're going to test also the noise cancelling feature just to check if it's good or not, or the performance of the noise cancelling feature in a loud or noisy environment. So first, we're going to turn on the noise cancelling feature. Again, just press it or press the mute button for 3 seconds, and this is it. This is the sound of the DM20 with the noise cancelling feature turned on. Test 1 2 3, test 1 2 3, test 1 2 3, test 1 2 3. Now I'm going to turn it off. So this is the sound of the DM20 with the noise cancelling feature turned off in a loud or noisy environment. Okay, test 1 2 3, test 1 2 3. So yeah, that's it. So in this test, we're going to check the performance of the DM20 in a quiet environment. We're going to toggle the noise cancelling feature as well. So right now, this is the sound of the microphone without the noise cancelling feature. So now this is the sound of the microphone with the noise cancelling feature. Test 1 2 3, test 1 2 3. Mic test 1 2 3, mic test 1 2 3. Gonna turn it off again. Test 1 2 3, test 1 2 3, test 1 2 3. So yeah, this is the sound or the performance of the microphone in a quiet environment without the noise cancelling feature. Okay, so this is the testing of the Maono DM20 in a game. We're using Streamlabs to record the game, and we added some filters. So yeah, later we'll do another test, or I mean in-game test without the filters. Yeah, so let's begin. I need to get closer. Nice. So yeah, this is the output of the DM20 in-game with filters. So yeah, this is the recording the Maono DM20 without the filters. We're using Streamlabs OBS to record. So yeah, and the mic is approximately 3 inches from my mouth, and I'm using a boom arm. Okay, so let's begin. Nice. Nice one. We're having a low client FPS icon here. Yeah, so again, we're testing the Maono DM20 in using Streamlabs OBS. So yeah, this is the output of the Maono DM20 using in a game, and we're using Streamlabs to record. I removed the filters, and the mic is attached to a boom arm. Yeah, so the mic is pretty close to my mouth, and yeah, this is the sound or the output, and you might hear some background noise, and I'm lagging. Overall, the Maono DM20 is a good microphone for streaming as an in-game microphone and for productivity tasks such as online meetings. It's easy to set up and all the buttons are accessible. It's affordable too, which is really enticing to buy. Even though it's cheap, the performance is not. Also, I did not encounter any issues so far. There are no static sounds when recording, which is a good thing. Some budget USB microphones in the market have this issue, so I think Maono did a great job in producing this microphone. However, I'm not 100% sure if this is good for professional use. I mean using it to record songs, acoustic instruments, and such. Now, will I recommend buying this mic? If you're on a budget and looking for a new microphone, I'll definitely recommend the DM20. But if you're going to use it professionally, look for higher-end mics of Maono or other higher-end mics in the market. Like I said earlier, I'm not 100% sure if this mic is good for professional use. Huge thanks to Maono for trusting us and sending this mic in. And that's it guys, we have reached the end part now. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Till our next, goodbye.